having a great Monday today. And didn't go live yesterday. Decided I'd pop up here and do a live stream, although I did put a review out there. I'm kind of mixing it up. Some of the beers I'm going to do a little bit of a chat. Some of them I'm going to do just some reviews and, kind of go from there. Get some other stuff up on the channel. But today, I'm taking a look at one of the beers I picked up when I was up in Columbus. And this is going to be a look at the one from Hoof. It's the Musk of the Minotaur IPA. And so this has kind of got a little bit of an 80s throwback on some of their artwork, I feel like. Maybe 90s, I don't know, depending. 80s, 90s, late 80s, through that point. What's going on, Erie and Vanessa and Todd? What is going on with all of you? I look at this label itself. What up, Alan? What's going on, brother? You can see here all the artwork they actually put onto it. I made mention of this on one of the other shows we had done. When I was drinking one of these, I'm going to actually do a little bit of a review with this here. But kind of a little bit of a Simpsons type vibe from some of the artwork there. Man, you guys are all coming out tonight here. So we got Danny in the house. What's up, Danny? DIP Outdoors. And everybody saying hello. Blake TV's in the house. What is going on, brother? And just so you know, Todd and Alan, I'm probably going to jump on COD after I do this. If you guys are around and you want to do that, I feel like I want to take out some more retribution from a long Monday today and put some bullets in some people's asses. Anyway, this is the double dry hopped Musk of the Minotaur IPA. Kind of an interesting name, but one of the things I mentioned on some of the beers, like get the IPAs, especially when they're fresh, and anybody that drinks IPAs kind of knows this, they do carry sometimes a musky type feel. Only in beer does that actually kind of work, because any other thing you would not want to have anything with a musk aroma around you. But with these double dry hopped and these overly hopped beers, sometimes that actually works in that regard. This one comes in at 7.2% ABV. Makes a note on the can, 46 degrees, drink fresh. Now this one was actually canned on 2/4 and today is 2/24, so 20 days old in the can. So ready to actually see how this tastes. Let me see here. Everybody's saying hello to each other. And oh, hey, that bearded guy from Erie. I found a setup for me, kick-ass, Todd says. So Todd's got his guns down now for Call of Duty. And Alan said, hell yeah, Todd. That's good, man. So Todd might be ready to rock and roll and show off what he's got there. And then Blake back cheers to Danny. Vanessa, hello all. Cheers to Vanessa. And everybody's still kind of passing along salutations. So go ahead and break out the IPA glass for this beer here. Now right now, I'm not even trying to take a whiff of the aroma. And it is a 16-ounce pint can as well. I'm already picking up the resiny quality of the hops. I'm already picking up some of that dankness of the hops. I'm already picking up a little bit of that musky feel of the hops. And I haven't even got really into the aroma yet. That's how strong it is coming out of this one. You have that nice golden orange yellow color that you're accustomed to with some of these IPAs. Got a nice 2-finger head. Actually probably about 2.5. It might be 3. Depends on the size of your fingers. But you'd always want to get like a nice head on here if you can, because when you get a good head on the beer, it actually brings out the aromas. Plus it releases a lot of the things that'll make you feel bloated. So you always want to get that on there if you can. You get a nice feel of citrus notes. I'm getting some orange. I'm getting grapefruit. Obviously the hops are right in there, but they're using the hops to kind of generate those citrus notes. That resiny dank quality I mentioned. But overall, you can definitely tell it is a fresh beer. It's not having any trouble picking up the aromas. Let me see here on some of the comments. Dee Dee's in the house. Said, what's up, Rod? Hello, everyone. And Blake says, smash that like. It works for my shitty aim, Todd says, talking about the gun in Call of Duty. I'm going to play COD and make y'all scores go up. Is that how it works? Funny area. Something like that. Todd says, scores go up. You mean while protecting you as you learn how to look and shoot at the same time. I'm going to see if I can buy COD in March. Vanessa said Vanessa could be the newest member to the clan there. Blake says, I don't know. I still got a PS3. I still got a PS3, Blake, as well. I just don't play it as much. But I do have a PS3 here as well. Kills up. Same thing as scoring. Todd said, that's my problem, Alan. Taking a whiff of the Hoof Hearted, the brewery name kills them yet again, right? I mean, what are you going to do? That's what they named the brewery, and yeah, it's definitely like a fourth grade joke in there, I guess you can say. Rod's awesome at dropping the turret guns, and beer looks awesome. What's going on, Nikki? How you doing tonight? Great to see you. And tried that Budweiser Black Label the other day. It's not bad. That's the one with the Jim Beam that they did. I enjoyed your latest COD shootout. I was watching. Yeah, you were definitely watching for a bit there. It was fun. We were trying to do the special ops missions last night. It didn't go. I don't think we didn't finish any of them all the way through without getting like swarmed on by the computer. But they were definitely fun. Let's get a taste of this beer though. Well, it's definitely a double dry hop beer. You really get a nice feel of the hops. It's got a good dryness to it. It's got an astringent factor in play. You get left with a little bit of a duration of the flavors in the mouth. Kind of really picking up the freshness of the hops. You get a nice scratchiness of the throat as swallow the beer, which I get a lot of times with the fresher type IPAs, with the hops being as green as they are, I guess you can say. Leaves a little bit of that flavor there in the cheek area. Again, kind of almost causing to suck the cheeks to get more of the flavor out. Citrus in the taste as well. A little bit of a tropical type feel in there too. Really sits on your lips decently. But I almost feel like it doesn't really do anything more outside of some of the other double dry hopped IPAs that are out there. I expect them to step up a little bit more than I guess I'm getting on this one. 4-pack of this, $15.99. There's some comparable beers out there that you can get for less that can almost be just as good as with this one here, or maybe as good depending. It's decent, but I don't know. I think the bar is set a little bit higher for these guys because that's what people actually expect to get there. Well, it's right on par. If you were looking for a double dry hopped IPA, you wouldn't really be disappointed by it. Let me see here. Got 2 miles of walking in today, Blake said. That's awesome. Blake, it is because that cop the other day took your license. LMAO. Just kidding. Oh, Erie, don't kick Blake like that. You let me go on ramble last night. Yeah, you did last night when you went to the Juggernaut. What? We have a PS3. Danny said, Blake, I've been doing 2 miles on the beach. Very nice. Would love to be doing the 2 miles. I would love to be on the beach as well. Dickie says, what is going on? And he says, Hoof hard to get it. Yeah, it's that was not too hidden in there for sure. By the way, guys, you see my 14-year-old twins play COD, 30 plus kills every time in team deathmatch. It's nuts. Yeah, they're probably killing us as well, Dollar. Some have too much time. Some spend too much time finding some of the different things in it too. As far as some of the glitches. With me playing Call of Duty, I don't know. I'm all about my kill death ratio. I like to have more kills than deaths, so that's what I kind of look at more. And I'm usually stacking them up that way. I don't go around trying to go all crazy on it, but I get my share of kills in. Don't you worry about that. You're not LOL. My phone loves to change things. Hoof-hearted here in Vegas. Oh, okay. So they got to Vegas then. So good for them because they're here in Ohio. Need to see some Vegas beers, Rajay. Able Baker Brewing, new brewery here. They are amazing. Wow. That'd be awesome. I'd like to go out to Vegas again for the beer festival. I went to the beer festival probably about 8 or 9 years ago. The one they had there off of Fremont. We had a blast there when we were out there. Me and a couple of the guys from here in Cincinnati went out to it. and I forgot what it's called now, but it was off of Fremont, and they had the different stuff set up around old downtown. Great time. Could have 30 plus kills in Call of Duty. It would just be me getting killed. We have a few people that approach that sometimes. Blake walking 2 miles is nice. What's going on, Paul? COD Mobile. She will 666 will mess you up, sons. Well, it seems to be a good amount of Call of Duty fans here for sure. Rob playing Winnebago over there. LMAO, just kidding. Beer Fest is coming up. Yeah, what was it? What's it called out there in Vegas? Motley Brews. That's what it is. Motley Brew Fest. That's the one we went to. It was actually a great time. Yep, there you just said it there too. Blood and death and destruction. Can't we all just get along? Yeah, but in the video game Call of Duty, we are getting along. We're taking out, the evil bad guys. Halfway through the can now. What's left in the glass? It's actually cited a little bit more. I get a nice feel of, I guess with some hidden, it feels like a little bit like a vanilla, but it's also a feel like of some lactose. So they may have used some flaked oats or some lactose milk or whatever they do. Or lactose sugar, I meant to say, but I don't see it listed on here. But you definitely get a little bit of feel of that lactose and vanilla, which usually is associated kind of like that milk sugar. I don't know how many calories these things are. These things are probably huge with all the stuff they put into them. Like I said, it's an okay brew. It's decent. I would definitely say it was a nice to pick up. It's just I don't think I would hunt it down again. And like I said, I only get to really get Hoof hearted when I go up to Columbus, just because they don't come down here as much, which is kind of funny that Dickie got them out there in Vegas. And I like to see what they're kind of doing up there. But this one and the sour were okay, but they just didn't knock me back as bad. Bad, never think they're the bad guys. That's true too, Dave. Everybody's a hero to someone. We use COD as a team building skill. But what if you're all the bad guys? Yeah, could be. With COD is my go-to. Well, usually now I'm playing Modern Warfare, although I do like Black Ops still. So I haven't played that in a while. And occasionally I'll play the World War II as well. So, but Modern Warfare, they've done so many good things with it. With the version they have now, it's hard not to pick it up. The Nave says, how's Alan doing? And, but he says, smash that like, well, thank you, sir. But I watched what I could. I was working, but I watched some of the parts of it earlier from the Kobe ceremony today. That was, oof. There were some moments in there, not a dry eye in the house. I mean, Michael Jordan's thing during his comments that got a lot of people crying when he was talking about him. And then the president or GM of the Lakers, when he was talking, that was one. Shaq was actually pretty funny when he came up there. I don't think CNN was expecting him to drop the MF on live like they did. Caught them off guard for sure. Might be some FCC fines going out this week. I wonder who will pick those up. But it was kind of a good time for a levity moment when Shaq said what he said. And then, Jimmy Kimmel, who was like kind of hosted, or what do you say, like he was directing the whole thing, and because he was good friends with, I guess, Kobe and Vanessa and the family, and he was really broken up, it seemed there. But it was a good tribute. The place was packed with a lot of people there. The chance to Kobe, the showing of like the Oscar movie he won the Oscar for, the singing with Beyonce and Christina Aguilera, and the piano playing by Alicia Keys was definitely awesome. So 3 hours. It was a long ceremony. Yeah, right, Paul. But it was a fitting tribute, and it was something to definitely see. And it's kind of like someone in their prime like that who was doing other things in the community and stuff. It definitely had an effect, but sometimes I guess you could say things happen, and because of them happening, it leads to other stuff. The talk like from Jordan and the rededication he was making after what happened to Kobe for his kids, for his daughters. Um, uh, Deanna, I can't remember, Triazzi or whatever, that played in it, WNBA and played at UConn and stuff she was saying. I mean, it was just, there was some, heartfelt moments, I guess you can say there, that made people think and realize not every day is a given, so enjoy it while you got it, I guess. Let me see here. Blake always says he's a sweet angel. That's what devils say, like Blake, or that's what devils say, Blake. Well, Blake is a devil, right? So maybe he's the archangel. The guys here are trying to get me into Fortnite. I will say I do enjoy some of the cute outfits. I bet you actually do. They are colorful for sure. There's no ponies, but they do have colorful outfits. I watched that as well, homie. It was a good tribute, though. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was kind of like, it was funny because when Jordan came up and he said he didn't want to be a meme again because all the crying Jordan memes online. It's kind of like funny how he put that into it, but he couldn't hold back. I mean, he was pretty much tears all the way down. I mean, although now we live in the age of HD TV or smart TV, whatever you want to call it, the view that you have on TV now is pretty much right there. So I'm just saying, people got to start wiping their noses a little bit more and getting the dribble off the chin. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I know people are caught up in the moment, but at the same point, not even just there. I've seen people on the news channels that talk so much and spit so much out, they don't even catch the spit hanging off their chin. It's like, dude, you're not going to wipe that? You're not going to wipe that chin? Come on, man. You're live right now. But it was good. It was good. Let me see. I can't play Fortnite. Makes no sense. Well, it's not supposed. I mean, actually, you used to be the last person standing in Fortnite, and you build your buildings to get protection so that people don't kill you as easily. I mean, it's just a cartoon character type game. It's a big thing with it. Fortnite better for younger kids that can build and shoot quicker than the dexterity that is in my fingers. Yeah, the kids got that one down for sure. Although I have won in Fortnite before in the Battle Royal, but I've never won on Black Ops 4 in the Battle Royal. Got to number 2 one time. A little bit tougher, I think. GTA all the way. I haven't played GTA 5 in so long, although I still have it here on the PlayStation 4. They've actually put new maps in. Maybe one day I'll revisit again. Although, as anybody knows, when you have a PlayStation, anytime you go back to revisit something, you're not going to play it that day because it takes another day for your uploads to actually get done. You don't play anything new anymore with the PS4 or the Xbox, probably. Never understood it. I was trying to build, but got killed because I didn't go to the dance party or some crap like that. Well, they might have added some twist into it. Apex, yeah, actually, I have played Apex. I got it when it first came out, and Todd used to play it with us as well, and a couple of the other guys. And I got PUBG here too, so I've got that one as well, also. And I played PUBG for a while until Black Ops 4 came out with their mode. So I like the Black Ops 4 King of the Hill version they have. But yeah, definitely. What's up, Rising Grind? Cheers. Blake is awesome, just saying. No, what's awesome? You guys are awesome. Alright, well, I just figured I'd jump on and say hello to everyone, see how things were going, kind of knock out this beer and kick back. I'm actually itching to get over and play a little Call of Duty right now, so I'm going to jump on the gaming channel. For anybody that likes gaming, you can see that at Rod J Gaming. And then if Alan or Todd or anybody else wants to join over there with the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that's where I'll be. Thanks for everybody jumping on. I just felt like it was a long day today on Monday, and I'm ready to kick back because I feel like they just worked me. I was worked today, and it was a long day, and now I just want to relax before I go to bed in a bit. Yeah, well, the Battle Royal, hopefully it does release in March. before it was rumored it was going to be released when they did the season 2 update because the map supposedly is actually done for Battle Royale. So hopefully it'll be in March. And that's going to be 200 players, I think they're talking about for that. So that's going to be kind of sick. How much did Blake pay you? I need some cash, like cash rise and grind. Oh. It's because Blake is an angel. That's why he's awesome, right? Oh, you're welcome, Nave. Thanks for swinging by, my friend. Um, you said I started a little bit later. I won't go as long. I was going to try to do a show earlier, like around 8 something, but got tied up doing some other stuff. I'm actually reworking some different things in the store right now. I found another website I can do some stuff through. I was actually talking to Alan about it earlier. So I'm kind of rehooking some stuff up. And when you got to work, and then I was doing stuff after work, and it would kind of cut down into the time I have for some of the other stuff. So that is something neat. So if you haven't been to the store yet, you can check that out by going to the description down below. But I haven't added all the new stuff in there yet. But there are some new things that'll be hitting there pretty soon. If you see the classified, there's a 303 nomenclature on there that folks are saying points to its release. Also supposed to release as a standalone. A free standalone. Oh, interesting. So they're going free to try to make it kind of like a Fortnite or Apex to probably get people in, I guess. But and I wonder if they do a free standalone, they don't have to worry about interfering with what they already have. Then maybe that's why they're doing this free. Well, we'll definitely be on the lookout for that for sure, because 3-3 will actually be next week. And that'll be awesome. Because I actually got a 3-day weekend next weekend. And we got Beer Fest next weekend. That's going to be awesome. So, actually going to be shooting some video for that to share with you guys. All right, I'm out. I will look forward to catching you guys soon. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And I'm going to probably put some more reviews up. I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the live streams as much as because I'm trying to get some other stuff done, but I will be still taking some reviews. I put the one up last night just to get it out there for St. Pauli. That's one I haven't had in a long time, and I was like, picked it up, and I was like, let's go ahead and put a St. Pauli girl release out there. And then I'm going to try to hit some of these other beers and stuff, but thanks for definitely tuning in. Oh, rub it in. Oh, well. It's not this weekend, Erie. It's next weekend. So I still got some time. Release as a free standalone and still offer bottle pass. I think that would be a better business model going forward for them. Could be. It could be. I mean, with them, they have different designers that actually do the different versions of the Call of Duty games. So I believe there's 3, and they take turns each year. Hey, what's going on, James? Down in New Orleans. Happy Mardi Gras. Nice. Great for you for getting down to New Orleans and having a blast. Watch out for that baby in the cake. But hopefully you're having some good stuff down. I know, James, I know you are having some good stuff down there. Some good food, some good drink, and some good times, I'm sure. I'd like to get back to New Orleans again at some point and visit. I'd like to get back up to Chicago so I can get some more stuff up there, too. They can catch up with James. All right. For the 4th or 5th time, I'm actually heading out this time. So, thanks for everybody tuning in. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Anything you want to see on the channel, let me know. Leave a comment so I know what kind of things you want to take a look at. I'm going to probably try to do more of the hop series, to do some more videos along those lines. I know I was asked by a few people about doing some stuff maybe towards that or some of the home brewing type things. So I'm going to definitely be sharing some stuff with that. So maybe some more beer news type stuff. There were a few things that just happened. Actually today, well, before I leave, I'll say it was interesting that Beer Advocate was actually purchased by Untapped. So if you didn't see that, I was thinking about doing a video on that about the details, but since I'm here live, that did happen earlier today, which is interesting because I feel like Beer Advocate was actually kind of falling off for some people because they tried to make it too much information you needed to put into that website, and Untapped became so much more user friendly that people enjoyed that. So now it'll be interesting to see what they do with Beer Advocate. Will they keep Beer Advocate? Will they have something of a Untapped variation? Are they going to kind of combine information? So should be kind of interesting. But if you were a fan of Beer Advocate, just know they were purchased today by Untapped. Where's that going to leave Rate Beer out there? I don't even know anybody that really uses Rate Beer that much. But I mean, they got obviously people that use them. I just feel like Rate Beer is more of a, I I don't want to say like a hack website for beer rating, but I definitely don't think it's as good as the other two were. And I think the user friendliest of them all is definitely Untapped. So something that just happened today, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Did get the Illuminated Brewworks beer. It was very tasty. Oh, very nice, Paul. From Chicago, and I think that's the one you told me. Was that the one you told me about? Because I made a note on it, if in case I do come across that one. James eating lots of oysters. That's an aphrodisiac. Be careful. Don't overdose on the aphrodisiac there, James. But I will catch up with you guys soon. Hopefully you have a great Monday night and a great start to the Tuesday tomorrow. And look forward to talking with you guys at that time. All right. I am out. See ya. Talk to you later. Oh, it was the Brawny beer. Very nice. Yeah, I'm going to keep my eye out for that for sure, Paul. Cheers, everybody.